Welcome back to Let's Play The Last of Us. We have reached back into the city of Boston,
How you doing today?
and
Not right now, Terrence.
the relative safety
Not
that provides.
now. You hear me?
Okay. You knew that. Get all huffy puffy about it.
Apparently these two are quite well known among these people. Tess more so than Joel.
You touch it, you buy it.
Tess. It's been a while.
Yeah, the audio is going to be out of sync for this episode a little bit as well. I fixed it at a couple of points of the video, but it tends to drift. Okay, I don't know, I'll get to that later. I don't know what these guys are fighting over, but it was a knockout win. Moving on.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead. Who's that?
Old headache. Don't ask.
A lot of work's going to have to go into getting in this place we're going to. Robert has a lot of guards on his sides and a lot of people watching out for him.
I'm looking for Robert. He come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Of course, that doesn't mean they can't be bought. Now, what she's doing is she's handing out food ration tickets to people as bribes. And I'm guessing that's what she may... That's probably what passes for currency in this world.
Here we go.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Oh,
Take cover!
damn!
You ready?
Yeah.
Now, a lot is
Cover
made
you.
in
Get the
this
angle
story
on.
about how brutal of an individual Joel is. A person that goes and does whatever is needed to do in order to accomplish his goals, whether that's killing or torturing a person. But Tess is quite the same way. I mean, that was kind of a quick reaction to just gunning someone down, you know. Crazy. Now, these people are guards under Robert's command. I don't know what exactly he does. I don't know if he's a smuggler himself, or he's just a weapons dealer, or what his deal is. But he apparently can bankroll this kind of thing.
Nicely done, Texas.
You too.
Nicely done, huh?
You get all these guys.
If Robert's good at one thing, it's writing blank checks. Let's go put an end to that.
Now, while you're in the relative safety of the city and that kind of place, you may find a lot of people you need to shoot. Guards, hunters, military guys, whatever. Plenty of people to shoot, but
Give
you're
me a
not going to
hand.
really find any of the infected people to shoot. None of the cordyceps people that are infected and have weird things growing out of their heads. So when you're fighting people in this game, it's very different than fighting the monsters. The way that they react to being shot, the things you have to do to defeat them. It's almost like two different games.
More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Okay, we're gonna go and do a little bit of stealthness. Tess is gonna take out that first guy, and we're gonna follow the guy that's wandering further away. Oh, she shanked him.
Move up. Move up.
Take him from behind with the triangle and hit the square to strangle them. You can do this with some of the infected as well. The runners and the stalkers can be strangled, but the clickers, the more powerful, and older infected
I meant to tell you, I was down on Jordan Street.
won't die.
Soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 civs, all in handcuffs.
Let me guess. Fireflies.
Yep. I lined them up against the wall and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them.
Shit.
Yeah, I hear it's like that all over the city. They're cracking down on them hard.
Yeah. I got a cousin with him.
Seriously?
Yeah. Idiot thinks he's gonna save the world. Hope he's alright.
It's nice that they took a moment to humanize these two people a little bit just before he killed them. He has a key. There's a lot of stuff in here, but nothing we can really take. Oh, there we go. If our health wasn't full right now, we'd be able to take that. Oh, okay, here we go, some more stuff. I'm not sure why they call this a warehouse. Well, I guess it is a warehouse. But you'd think the warehouse is not something that you'd use to get to the other side. Ah, never mind. I'm talking nonsense.
Good. Do another once-over and then head out. Getting close to curfew.
What about Robert? Who's he holing up with tonight? Guy's too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Fuck if I know. We'll check in with the others and come up with something.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to halfway stealth and halfway run and gun to this next section. But it'll give me a chance to say a few things I've been waiting for the past 2 episodes to get out, but I really haven't had the good chance to do it until now. This game had, when I said earlier that I felt like I had some weird little special connection with this game, I meant that something that happened about a decade ago connects me with this. I guess it was about 10 years ago. It was 04, so I guess that was 9 years ago. I had watched a documentary on the Discovery Channel. This is back when the Discovery Channel was showing those kinds of things, and it wasn't like all reality TV and that kind of stuff now. But what they did was they had this special on parasites, and they did things like tapeworms and all that kind of thing. But something that drew my attention was a fungus called cordyceps. And what it did was it infected ants with a parasite, and I think they also, different breeds of it, different species of it, go and get things like spiders. So all these types of lower orders of life. And it messes with their nervous system and makes them do things that they wouldn't normally do. Like, for example, this fungus went and infected the ant and made the ant grab onto like a leaf or stalk or whatever it was near an ant colony, and then it would eventually kill the ant. And it would emerge this like weird thing out of its head, and it would spread out to the different ants in the colony, and eventually would kill all of them if the ants didn't do something to stop it, like get rid of the infected ant before it had a chance to kill everyone. And it was something that I thought was freaking awesome and fascinating and all that kind of stuff. So I came up with this idea, and I was writing a lot of speculative horror fiction at the time, something I've sort of gotten away from more recently. And I'd come up with this idea of an infection like this. It wasn't a fungus, though. It was more like a bug parasite kind of thing that would get into people's heads, and it would do this kind of thing. And I'd come up with this entire novel in my head of what I was going to write about this guy who was off camping in the woods, and he's suicidal at the time, but that was his backstory. And the whole outbreak happens and civilization is destroyed. Then and then the story picks up again 5 years later, and the guy is working along with these other people trying to survive against these halfway zombie infected people. Now, if that sounds kind of familiar, it's because it's very similar to the plot that goes on in this game. And I ended up abandoning it before I wrote about maybe 5 chapters or so before I abandoned it. It was complete garbage what I was doing. So that was one of the reasons why I gave up on it. But the main reason why I dropped it is because I felt it was quite similar to Resident Evil 4, which had parasites infecting people and taking over their bodies. And I I think that's funny connection. Not only all of that,
They just slow us down.
You're right.
but something I thought was
Come on.
freaking
Docks
hilarious
are this
was
way.
something like the second or third or fourth chapter, whatever it was, when all of these people got gathered together by what remained of like a militia force and herded together. I had named that chapter The Last of Us, only because it was a pretty good freaking title. Yeah, it's just this amazing coincidence that I felt like bringing up. Not to say that what I wrote was any good,
There's
it was
our boy.
complete garbage, but whatever.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
Once again, I'm going to stealth my way through the beginning, and then I get caught in a gunfight, because I'm not particularly good at this.
I don't know who left out there to sell us stuff.
Oh, I noticed, I've done this a few times, but I never really explained it. You can focus Joel's hearing to hear where all of the enemies are. Now, since, regardless of how you're playing the game, whether you have DTS or whatever, headphones,
Outside the
all
wall of
that,
suicide.
you're not going to be able to distinguish the direction that sounds are coming from. So, when Joel focuses hearing, not only do you hear things you're focusing on a little bit better, but you see outlines of whatever is making the noise.
Look, man. We can work something out, okay?
Oh yeah, work something out. I drug him back a little bit so no one would see the body. You can't move bodies once you've killed the person. So you can drag them back a little bit and then choke them out. Or stab them with your shiv, whatever. But I mean, you can also leave bodies in certain places in order to distract enemies as well. It's not like, it's not all a bad thing. I kill a dude, some dude walks up, Jimmy, no, what's going on? Come up behind the guy who's freaked out, strangle him too. Okay. Dude's got a board. Shot him in the face. That was ill-advised.
Look out!
Oh, damn. Fist fight. You want to watch getting caught up in fist fights because, I mean, you're going to get shot while fighting. And I mean, you could run up and attempt to do some melee attacks on a person, and if they have a gun, they're going to shoot you. They're not going to screw around. I mean, if someone's coming after me in town killing me with all out their fists, if I have a gun, I'm probably going to shoot you and try to fist fight you. Are they all dead? Anyway, Robert's office is in this area here. That boat's got a hole in it. We're on Gilligan's Island. It's a nice place Robert's got here.
Back, get the fuck back!
Oh,
You just
great.
want to talk, Robert?
We get fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down!
Go fuck yourself!
He's running!
Robert!
Joel, this way! Come on, he ran in here.
Get him, get him, get him! No matter how bad you are at this, it's not going to get away. But just make sure you give chase. Don't run into the wrong room like an idiot, like I did. Just now. Wrong room. Go the other way. What's with the two twin beds? Come on, you.
Oh, hello, Robert.
Tess. Joel. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
Alright.
God damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got...
Fuck.
Stop! 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 Ugh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold them.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple. Ah, fuck!
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
Look, they're basically all dead. We can just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's go find a Firefly.
We won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got them? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons.
Search the area. Yes, sir.
I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me.